Actually, I want to start from what should ordinarily be the end by congratulating AL-HABIBIYYAH society on all these initiatives. And my point of departure will be a very important point to make about the backwardness of the Islamic community. Now, he was talking about visit to 58 countries. I retired from the UN system about 1.5 years ago as director there. And I was the United Nations Children's Fund representative in several countries at different times. On the whole, and before then, which I did for about 25 years, and over those 25 years, I undertook missions on behalf of the UN to 58 countries. Before then, I had worked as a full-time consultant to the European Union in development matters. Why am I telling this story? It's not for self-aggrandizement, but just to show you that I have had the opportunity to travel to so many countries all over the world. And everywhere you go, painfully to the most backward society, not past of the society, are Muslim. And it's on record that one of the richest people in the world are Muslims. And I've always believed that the gap between that wealth and what the situation is has to do with the type of programs that are in place. Okay? Yes, it is important, fundamentally important, that we learn the Quran and all those things that are taught fundamentally as part of it. But as my friend here just said, you have a situation where he's looking for pharmacists to appoint. You won't find Muslims that's why. So it is in that context that I really welcome all these initiatives. This is what I spent my career over a period of about 40 years doing. And by the way, nobody invited me to AL-HABIBIYYAH. I found AL-HABIBIYYAH. Yes. I worked there, I heard the story about what they do. And I said, look, if I've been doing this on retirement, I decided to come back home. And I was thinking, how do I apply that knowledge that I've gained, that experience that I've gained over the years and across the world? So I was just in the process of thinking about it when the house I bought on return coincidentally was happening. So somebody said there's a mosque around there. So I went there and listened to the khutbah once and then went deeply into it. I said, this is like continuing the philosophy I've been living by all over these years. So in that context, I have said this before and I am repeating it. There is a full alignment between my philosophy, my experience, and the type of things I have done and what AL-HABIBIYYAH is doing. Whatever I can do to make it succeed, I will do without thinking twice.
Allahu Akbar.
In that context, one quick point. It is very good to be ambitious. But it's also important to be strategic and focused. All these programs are absolutely wonderful, good. resources we have and which ones to start first and use it as a springboard for the others. Because if, for instance, I'll just give a simple example. You say you want to build this house. We know that one of the things you need will be water, right? To mix your cement and everything. So if you did a borehole first, it means you can do the foundation, right? But if you want to buy cement and blocks and say you want to do foundation, and there's no water around here, so in other words, your borehole project gave a foundation for that's what I'm talking about. It's not that all of them cannot work together, but the sequence is fundamentally important. The sequence, that is why many development projects fall through. Because the sequences has not been properly thought out. You don't have to give me an answer. It's not important. Right? I'm just putting something on the table. And hopefully, as we move around, and the point that you made is very good about that. One of the things that, apart from other ways of contributing, one of the things we can also add value through in this organization to come back and say, oh, this thing, have you thought about this one? Have you thought about this one? How do you go about that? And in that context, I will pledge, I will dedicate myself, I will really accept that.
Sorry, before Dr. Kamal speaks, let me quickly make a quick response there. First and foremost, I will return the microphone to you. You will tell us which one you want to eat in all these things. You will decide based on your experience. If we say we'll just be calling you and calling you, we are wasting what Allah has given to you. In AL-HABIBIYYAH, probably first man will now know this secret I want to say probably for the first time today. All our leaders that Allah has given opportunity will make sure they have a program that is attached to them and their life. Ambassador is the one in charge of tafsir. Nobody sits with him there. When it comes to dawah, all of us will move away so that he knows that this is his own. That is the secret. First man is in charge of food bank. We have everybody is talking about. The only thing I do is to come and eat, and I will eat in public. Everybody see that the food first man is giving to people is what is given to his man. So I eat it in public. People see this is the food we are eating. So everybody knows that he's the one in charge of it completely. So you will decide which one you want to be in charge completely. We will give you all the support. So I promise her. Then secondly, you see the sequence. The issue of faith and philanthropy is the one that gave back to all these things. We have gotten money to begin to be moving from one state to another to go and do enlightenment on people to have their own work. I don't have a doctor is listening to me now. We have gotten money. Anytime from now, we will go to Sokoto, we go to Kaduna, we have money for that already on ground. So it's not just we are doing it on air. In fact, from the money we got is what we have to do this program here. So anything we want to do, we should know it better than any other thing. Then secondly, if we are telling people do this, where is our own? For example, in the what do we call it? Itala, we encourage mosque operations to have their own investment. Already AL-HABIBIYYAH, we are yet to complete it. We are having a Gari industry in Ogun State, which is almost done now. And we are producing a special Gari that when you taste it, you will take it around all the countries that you have visited. I'm not joking. By the time you see that Gari with Gari and coconut, it's a special one that is from AL-HABIBIYYAH. Besides our young ones, we have encouraged them, they have farm, which they are running. That is telling what we are teaching other people to do, we have it on ground too. And inshallah, anytime from now, we are going to have a very cassava farm somewhere in Kogi. Anytime from now. In fact, they have cleared the land already. It's just the planting that we are moving in now. And it's being done by the specialists. Those who have been doing their own, they have been making money from it. So it's not that we're just starting with something we don't know. They are the one who manage it. But our own is just to bring money. So to let you know that we are not just bringing programs, we just want to carry everything along. But it is just to be on ground. Let's say we have money now. In other programs, the money will channel through that thing. And people will see what we are using the money for. That's why all other programs are part of it. So you will decide where you are coming. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You see, my PhD is in sociology.
Okay, that's your boy.
Comrade.
No jealous, comrade.
And that was well for in 1980s. And why am I saying that? Part of my interest has always been in development sociology, and that's part of the content in which I work. So fundamentally, I'm very interested in the world.
Alhamdulillah.
But the issue is that of totally in charge. Because when I retired, I started setting up a consultancy company. Okay. It's no use putting the whole truth on the table. Okay. And right now I have some consultancy assignments I'm working on. So in terms of total, that might be a challenge at this point in time. But I guarantee you that in that area, if I can focus my support in that area rather than splitting it all over the place.
Okay. Now, what we're going to do is like this, you are still going to put somebody who will support you. He will continue whenever you are not around, but you are the one.
This is a hard seller.